Hi, this is Mimi from Mimi's Papercrafting. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to make a board book. I love making board books. You guys, if you're new to my channel, you have to know I like making anything on rings. I think book rings are the perfect accessory to crafting, and I love them so much. You can use them in so many different ways, but today we're going to make a board book, and we're going to use this A Perfect Christmas by Lori Whitlock. This is not a full collection. When did I use it? I don't know, but I cut circles out of it. I don't know when I used this. Probably last year. I've had this since last year at least. So, honestly, I really don't know when I used this. It's really going to bother me. I'm going to take some of this stuff out. We don't have much, so we'll see what we have. I have 2 pieces of 12 by 12 chipboard here, and I don't have a plan, just to let you know. So, let's go into telling you that this is November 5th. It is election day here in the United States, and it is nighttime. I never craft at night. My boyfriend is still on vacation. This is his last day of vacation, and I am down here escaping the election madness. I don't want to see any news. I don't want to hear anything about it, so I decided to come down here and craft. He's playing video games. I'm crafting. So I said, what should I make? And this is what I said I'm going to make. So, let's start cutting stuff down to size. I'm going to cut this to 7 to start. That's very loud. I think my blade might be dulling a little bit. So that's 7. So let's do a 5 by 7. And then how about a 4 by 7? Okay. And what's this? Great. 3 by 7. I know math. I should have mathed that, huh? It's fine. We're all fine here. This is what? 5 inches? Great. Let's do a 4 by 5. And a 3 by 5. Awesome. And then let's do one bigger. I did 7. Let's do 8. Come on. I think I do need a new guillotine. And 6. Alright. So this is it. This is what it's going to be. Beautiful, right? I'm just putting my chipboard away because if I don't put it away, it'll end up everywhere. I'm trying to put things away so I don't have to clean everything up. Also, if you hear all kinds of craziness, I'm sorry. Everybody's home. And my kid's loud. Alright. So we did 6 by 8. So we need 2 pieces of 5 3/4 by 7 3/4. So let's cut this piece down. And we'll just use, since it's double-sided, both sides. Okay? So that's that. That's for that. Put this off to the side somewhere. And then we have 5 by 7. So let's cut a 5 by 7. So we'll cut 6 3/4. I do a 1/4, an 1/8 inch all around it. I mean, you cut off a 1/4, but 4 3/4. It ends up being an 1/8 of an inch all the way around. And then the other side. Okay. So we have these pieces, like so. And then the next one is what, 4? 4. Alright, let's grab another piece. And hopefully, this is 4 by 7. So 6 3/4. Hopefully we can get what else we need from the scraps. 3 3/4. Okay. So that's 2 pieces on that one. And then we have, this is what, 3? Here's some paper. Here's some paper. Here's more. Oh, here's more. Here's 2 whole sheets. I didn't realize. Well, almost whole sheets. Okay? Almost. Almost whole sheets. One has circles cut out of it. This is still 7, correct? Yes. So 6 3/4 by, what was it, 3? 2 3/4. So yes, you're here along with me for the madness, because it's just, I never know what I'm going to do. This is what? 4 by 5, I believe. Yeah. 4 by 5. So 3 3/4 by 4 3/4. And then I think I'm going to do what I did with the fall paper and try to use up all the scraps. Okay. And then this one is what? 3 by 5? Yeah, 3 by 5. So let's cut this 4 3/4 by 2 3/4. Okay, and then can we get oh, I can. Just makes it. Oh no, it does not. But I want to use this reindeer. It's not big enough though. See, that would be right 4 3/4. Yep, and I don't want it to go this way on the. I don't want it to go the wrong way on the paper. That would bother me. All right, so how about this here? All right, we can do this one. 4 3/4 by 2 3/4. Okay, there we go. Those are all done. I'm going to put this aside because we don't need it right now. I'm going to put all the scraps back over here. So if you saw my fall, when I used fall scrapbook paper, I did it so I would be done and not have any scraps. So I used up the entire paper pad. Not paper pad, but it was 12 sheets out of a 48 sheet Michaels paper pad, and I used up all of them. And that's what I want to do again. I think I want to put the plaid on the front. Have that be the front. So now I'm just going to run through and I'm going to cover all these, but I'm going to pause because I don't think you need to see me do this. Okay, so that's all glued together, and I want to punch my holes and get that done so we can get this together. Now I'm going to use the smallest piece. And I'm going to do what I always do, and I'm going to measure it out so everything is where it should be. So this piece is 5 inches long, so I'm centering it in using my center rule, making a mark at the center, and I'm going to make a mark at the 2 inch on either side of the 0. It's what I always do. Now, if I'm going to do like a 9 inch big mini album or something and use rings, I would space them probably at 3 inch, but for most I do 2 inches away from the middle. And it works very well, and they're not floppy. But I want to punch these. That way we can decorate and not have anything get in our way. Now, I also would like to say that usually I would say, oh, I'm done. I don't really want to decorate because I put my pencil away. Why did I put my pencil away? because, you know, I don't know what I'm going to use this for, blah, 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 but I am going to use this just for funsies. This is not going to be for photos. Now, if you want to make something like this and do photos, I would put photo mats on the pages that you could put photo mats. Like this wouldn't be a good one for a photo mat, but it's a great cover. So you decorate it for the cover. On the back, you can put information on it, a little bit of journaling, whatever, and then start putting like, this is what, 4x5, I believe. You can put like a little 2x3 photo on here, a smaller little photo, something like that on here, and decorate. So you can put your boy, I can't think, your photo mats down, and then you're good to go. I'm just eyeballing this. Let's just face facts. This is just getting eyeballed. But as I always say, when you're doing something like this, use your first piece that you marked out as your template, okay? Every time. That way, if I would accidentally shift, say, on this piece, then I'm still going back to the same that it's supposed to be. So if I accidentally hit over here and punch this off by a little bit, I'm going to go back to using this piece, and all of the pieces will still be the same. If I can use the one that I screwed up, every one is going to get slowly different, and it's not going to be what you wanted. Okay? Also, I wanted to say something. I was thinking about this as I was gluing down these papers, and I thought to myself that, you know, I'm calling this a board book. You may just call this a mini album. You call it whatever you want, okay? Everybody, there's something I want to say, that everybody crafts different. Everybody. Everybody thinks something is one thing while you may think it's not. So for instance, like I'm calling this a board book, but you may say it's a mini album. To me, it's a board book. What's the difference? I don't know, but seeing this style is what I've always seen called a board book. Now I just saw somebody make this style like a month ago, and they called it a mini album. I won't do that. It's a board book to me. To you, it may be a mini album. That's okay. We're all allowed to feel how we feel about, I don't know why I put that away, how we feel about crafting and items that we craft, okay? You may not like to call the mini album I made when I was using the fall paper because it's on rings. To you, that might not be a mini album. That just, you might call a ring book or a ring album. I refer to it as a mini album. We're all allowed to feel our own way and think of things in our own way. We're allowed our own opinions. We're allowed to craft in the way that we want to craft. You do not have to craft like everybody else crafts. You craft your own way, okay? Don't feel like because I'm sitting here and I'm going to use this as just a fun flip and look at decorated little board book that you can't make it a mini album. If I made Christmas cards using the color red and green, but you thought it would look better in pink and light blue than, or pink and light green, then you do that. We're allowed to craft in any way we want. There are no rules stating you have to craft the way I craft, or I have to craft the way you craft. We craft as a hobby and to make ourselves happy, and you craft the way you want to craft. I tend to find a lot of people comparing themselves to other creators, and people comparing themselves to other people saying, oh, I can't do that, I'm not good enough. Yeah, you are. Just because I'm doing something doesn't mean that you have to do the same thing. Do it in your own way. I just want people to craft and be happy, and I'm here to give you inspiration, not tell you how to do it. But we all know that's a lie, because I will tell you how to do it. I will say cut it this size if you're making this project. But other than that, I'm not going to tell you how to do it. I'm not going to tell you you have to make this project and you got to use Christmas paper. Maybe you celebrate Hanukkah. Use Hanukkah paper. Maybe you have an abundance of spring paper. Use spring paper. That's all. I just want everyone to craft and be happy. All right. I have rings here. Let's see. I have really big rings, really small rings, and like medium rings. I need to get other sizes. I end up using so many of one size. Okay, I stopped to take a coffee break. Yes, I'm drinking coffee at 7:41 at night. Don't judge me. I'm just going to put these on my rings. Now, if you want, you can use Jesus, I cannot think, you guys. I'm very sorry. It'll come to me. Right now, my brain is just fried. I've filmed about, I don't want to say, I don't even know how many videos I've filmed. I've already posted some of them, but I've been filming since my boyfriend's been on vacation a lot, so I would have a lot of videos. Especially with the Christmas and the holiday season coming up, I may not have time to come down here. So I wanted to make sure that I had a lot of filming, and I cannot think of what those things are that you put inside the holes, and they're metal, and you clamp them with your crocodile. They're called eyelets. I knew it would come to me. If you want to put in eyelets, you can. It's chipboard. Nothing's gonna, you're not gonna rip that out. It's chipboard, but if you want to finish the look with eyelets, go right ahead. I have this entire container of Christmas chipboard. There's a lot in here. And look, they're all sticky, so they're all stuck together. They're all stuck together. Hopefully they're not ruining anything. Oh, that one is. They're old. And they're all stuck together. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to salvage. Some of this stuff is not stuck together. Let me go through this. Okay. I dealt with that situation. I have the ones that are sticky. Well, that one's not sticky. I'm lying even to myself. The ones that are sticky are just on my desk sitting here because they be sticky. And I don't want them to stick to each other. And then I have these 4. I have more, but I put away the ones that had a lot of blue and black in it because there's no blue and black in this collection I used. So these are all my ephemera stacks. Now, normally I would just let this play and let you watch me go through this, but I don't want to make this a 2-parter. So I'm going to pause and go through everything and see what I want. And then I'll bring you back to maybe watch me decorate it for a little bit. Okay, sound good? Great. Okay, that took me way longer than I thought it would, and I'm a little embarrassed about how long it took me, but I have everything ready to go, so let's get started. I have everything separated into where they're going. I thought that would make life easier. So on the front, I picked out this Christmas tree. This was actually difficult. I wish I could talk to paper companies. Like, we literally don't need the same saying 30 times in one collection. I mean, do any of you agree with me? Because literally the amount of times I saw Santa is coming and all of the stuff I just looked through was shocking. Like, there's more to the holiday season than Santa is coming. I know that's like the point of Christmas, but there's other things you can say. There's other sayings and it's bad. I said the same thing with the fall. If I found one more welcome fall saying in all of the stuff that I had, I was going to scream. Like, you don't come up with some new stuff. Please. Please, paper companies, come up with some new stuff. There's a reason, and I used to love using a happy planner. I loved decorating it. I loved writing in it. I loved buying all of the stuff. And then one day, I was looking at a brand new sticker pack that had come out. And in that brand new sticker pack was the same quote that I had seen no less than 100 times in other sticker packs. It wasn't just one of the same quote. It was multiple of the same quote. And also in that pack of stickers, that same quote was written and used. I couldn't even tell you how many times. And I said, I'm done. I'm not paying for all this money. And those sticker books, they ain't cheap, right? They're not cheap. So I'm not paying all of this money to have the same thing over and over and over again. And that's when I stopped using Happy Planner. I couldn't deal with it anymore. It literally was. You're spending, now they're even more expensive, but when I stopped using Happy Planner, the sticker books were $20 a sticker book. And they were also much easier to find. Like my Joann's and Michael's have very tiny sections now of Happy Planner stuff, and it makes me laugh. But, yeah, there was just the same thing over and over and over again, and I just got annoyed. Anyway, my point was, it took me way too long to find items to decorate this little book with. So, it's not the best decorating I could do, but it's done. So I'm just putting the stuff in. I put them in little piles on my desk of each page, front and back, so I could easily just come through and put them on. And I just tried to pick out what I could. Let me move that down. There we go. Different items that I thought looked good on each page. Like I said, it was difficult. And I do have 2 brand new packs of chipboard that I just got in the last mystery box that I refuse to cut into because I refuse to open it up because I'm using it for my December daily. So I refuse to open it. Everything that you've seen today will be used in my December daily if I have a spot for it. That's how I roll. I use all different collections. I believe I used one paper collection for all the pages. I don't know if you've seen that video yet. I filmed it. I don't know if you've seen it yet. I don't know when anything is going up. In fact, this morning I posted a video late. Posted it a little after 8 this morning because I didn't realize that it was Tuesday and I never scheduled a video. It's just how it is. Especially with the boyfriend being home. I'm so thrown off. Alright, this one I wanted to put this on here. But I wanted to make sure I was able to trim off this little bit up here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is glue this down. What else do I have for this? Oh, that's right. I wanted this here and this. And then I had this. And then I had... No, where's the piece? That's not the right piece. I'm missing a piece. Did it go flying somewhere? I grabbed a bunch of pieces and I guess... Did I lose? Oh no, this one. I was either going to do that or do the snowflake for decoration. I think I'm going to do the snowflake. Okay, that's what it was. Now I remember. I'm just going to glue this down up a little higher because we have that wreath to put on the bottom. I had other stuff. I don't want to pull that chipboard out. Listen, I'm not going to lie. I don't want to pull that package of chipboard back out to see if I could find something other than this snowflake, but the snowflake's here, so we're using it. Okay. There we go. Also, if you're new to my channel, every day starting December 2nd, I post a short of me filling out my December daily from the day before. But it doesn't come till later on, because I think I'm going to put the snowflake down here. Good enough. Alright, we're going to flip this over, and then this one, I think goes, does it fit underneath? It does fit underneath. So I'm going to glue this down, and I'm going to glue this one down farther because I have these little flags for the top. Also, I wanted to use a sticker, so I put them down already. I didn't want to forget to use him or put him somewhere and he got stuck. So, I already put him down. Yep, so it won't be till later till it would post because I can't come down until the boyfriend gets here, or else the dog just barks like a jackass the whole time. Alright, I have this piece here. And put that there. And then this piece here. This is just simple decor. I just wanted to do something fun that didn't have to worry about putting photos on something. I did the same thing with my fall tag book, if you've seen that video. And I just put decorations down, and it was so freeing not have to worry about, well, where would I put a picture and all that. No, we're not worrying about that. Where? Oh, here it is. Okay, so for this one, I have the word Noel. And I kind of want to put it, I think I planned on putting it in like an arch. So putting the N there, and then going to the O. I had 2 cutouts of the word Noel. So then I have another one yet that I can use some other time. These are sticky, but they've been in my stash a while, so I don't trust the stick to stick for very long. Okay. And then let's just put this one that says Santa, because we don't know that's Santa at all. I think listen, I haven't talked about it yet. This is like my second video filming, I think, since I got a new desktop, and I haven't talked about it yet, but I screwed up my desktop. Because I screwed up my desktop, hold on. There we go, that's better. I had to take my desk apart. It was fun times, let me tell you. It was my fault. Sometimes I'm a dummy. It's alright. I think I want to layer that like that. Put this down here, and I have these little baking that would not come off. Oh, they're going to come off. Last year they would not come off this plastic. That's what all these are from. Would not come off. But I'm going to layer these like this. Anyway, so I was cleaning a stencil, and I wasn't thinking. And I was cleaning stuff, all my crafting stuff, and I used rubbing alcohol. Is there somebody down here? My family likes to screw with me, but I don't think anyone's down here. And not thinking I used rubbing alcohol. Well, guess what? That rubbing alcohol ruined the vinyl that I had on top of my other desk, because I have tried many a times to find a what looks best on camera when I'm crafting. Well, it ruined the vinyl. So I was like, oh, that's no problem. I still have some of this vinyl. So I'll just rip this vinyl off, right? This is my thought process. I'll just rip off this. See, this one came off. So let me pull off that part and I'll just glue it down. So I'll just pull off the vinyl and replace that piece of the vinyl with what I have left over. Now see, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way because when I ripped the vinyl off, this one also peeled. When I ripped the vinyl off, it left sticky residue. Disgustingly sticky residue all over my desk. Also, it ripped up in like weird chunks, and I had no idea where one thing started and another thing ended. Honestly, you know what? Let's just put the happy holidays right here in the middle. Let's use this up instead of putting it away. So I'm pulling up this vinyl. It's leaving sticky stuff everywhere. It's pulling off in like weird chunks, and this is supposed to be like I cannot think of the brand name. Contact paper. It was supposed to be like contact paper. That's what the ad said, the description said on the once again, can't think. On Amazon, the description on Amazon. Well, no, contact paper does not leave glue all over when you pull up. Like, I forgot, I want to go leave a review because people need to know that happens. Because what if you're using it on something that's like contact paper in a cabinet? It was disgusting. So, I took my desk apart. And I was like, all right, that's fine. I think I put this up a little too high, so let's trim these off. I was like, that's fine. I'll just take it out and I'll rip all the vinyl off. I'll take it outside. I will see if I can sand it off or anything like that. So I had to take everything off my desk, flip my desk upside down, take the top off. And I took it outside, and my boyfriend's like, oh, well, maybe you should try some citrus strip, because we had some citrus strip. And then if it would at least take off that layer of paint and stickiness, I could just sand it then and go from there. Well, citrus strip did not work. It did not work. So, I ended up just going and buying a new top. And then it was, what do you want to stain it? And I said, I'm not staining it. I'm done. I'm leaving it the natural wood. The natural wood looks okay on video. Like, listen, I really liked how the dark wood of that vinyl looked, but we ain't playing games today. I just have these stickers off to the side from the sticker sheet that was with this paper pad. I'm just putting that there. Like I said, I was really scraping the bottom of the barrel here, and this is one of the cut aparts. So I just put like 5 coats of poly on here and brought it down and screwed it on and said that's it. And then I waited till the next morning and put all my stuff back. So needless to say, I probably hit this camera. That was my point of this story, okay? That was my point. I probably hit the camera. It might take me a while to get it adjusted to where I think it should be. That was my point of this story. Wasn't it a great one? It was a great story, wasn't it? I think I'm done crafting today. I think I'm just going to go up and read and be done. And there we go. That was the last piece. I'm not putting anything on the back because if it's sitting on the ground, on a table, you don't want anything on the back. So here we go. This is our little board book, just decorated. I love the cover, by the way. And I like this one. I also like the Santa with the Noel. It makes a nice clicking noise from all the chipboard. It's wonderful. You let me know what you think down below. All right, you let me know what you think down below. And also, let me know if you liked that series that I did with the fall paper, if you've seen it. If not, I'll try to remember to link it down below. I'm filming this on November 5th. You probably won't see this till December, and I know I'm going to forget to link it. And if I do and you're interested, you let me know and I will link those videos down below. I'm filming ahead. I know I'm going to forget. If you liked that series where I used 12 pieces of 12 by 12 paper from a paper pad and used every last scrap in all different kinds of ways, let me know, because I want to do the same thing with the rest of this collection. Let me know how you liked that, okay? I really like showing you different ways of using up scraps so you don't have any waste and you don't have any scraps laying around. Like, personally, I don't want any more scraps. I'm so tired of scraps. Plain paper scraps are one thing, but printed paper scraps, I don't want them anymore. So I'm trying to use them up. So let me know how you like that, because I'm going to do it again this time. And if you don't like seeing that, I won't do it again after this one, because I won't know. I'll have already filmed them. So I won't know what your answer is. So just be prepared. You're going to get more videos using this paper collection, because I won't know your answer. I'll have already filmed all these. Okay? All right. If you like this video, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I will see you guys in the next crafty video. Have a great rest of your day.